Hello everyone, welcome to Website Education Investment. Today in this video, I'm going to talk about the Polkadot keeps building while FTX collapse still going on. And so this video, I actually spent quite a lot of time. This time, I connect all of those contents, and I really appreciate if any of you feel this video is useful. Please spread, share the video, like the video, and also leave a comment if you have any suggestions. Thank you so much. And so the FTX collapse is still going on. I don't think the event is over yet, because now the Binance walks away, and who is going to help them? If nobody helps them, if there's no additional investment, they probably could go bankrupt. And how about the customers, their money, right? And also those investors' money. They even have the investment in Polkadot. I noticed Astar, Phala Finance, but it's okay, because Astar, they already make announcement, because they just invest in the Astar. Looks like it's not a big problem. All the token is still locked, and they cannot sell that immediately. And so that's still good news. And also this is a centralized exchange, so that's a risky of this CeFi, and which highlights the importance of the DeFi. And so while the FTX is still going on, I noticed the Polkadot, they keeps building. So I'm going to share a lot of news. So the first one is from the Astar parachain. Their founder Sota actually has a detailed interview, and they talk about those are all the highlights, what is the multi VM they are going to build on Solana, Cosmos, and Avalanche. So that's quite nice. And they also have the DeFi. So the DeFi, they talk about the for their DeFi, you have the freedom to hold any assets, and which is actually safer than the FTX. So you should actually use DeFi instead of the centralized exchange. They also mentioned about the WASM smart contract, and they make some progress. You can check their depth now. And also the new trend is multi-chain, and Astar is definitely doing that. They have the multi-chain, and that's all the highlights. And the next one is the upgrade. This is the upgrade on-chain governance referendum 244. Why I want to mention that? Because this is about the governance 2. So this is the important referendum about governance 2 for the Polkadot. So it's a big update. You should check the Polka assembly for all the details. So I'm going to show you, you should check the detail. And right now it's still going on. You still have time, and most of people actually vote aye. And you can check the on-chain information, who make the proposal, and all the details here. So overall, the idea is about the governance 2. So you can take a quiz, and you will find the address, and then after you take the quiz, you can select the knockup, and also the amount of KSM you want to knock, and vote. So please do vote. I already vote aye. So the next one is about moonbeam. Moonbeam, they have the Illuminate conference, and the conference is going on from today and tomorrow. It's 2-day conference, and you can still register. I'm going to post a link. The registration is still there. This is what I checked, and this is just a replay to show you what's going on. The speakers, including Arcana founder, Centrifuge, and the internet, and also the Manta. And so Arcana, most of you already know that, right? The DeFi hub, and also Centrifuge is a real world assets parachain in Polkadot, and the internet for the BTC, and also the Manta. Their Manta Pay is really nice. I already make a video about that, and I also talk about they have the Manta, the Calamari staking, and there will be another event Final World. They are going to have one event you can attend and see what's their future step of their NFT, and also the Calamari, they have the staking node, and they're going to have the video you can attend, and not only that, the Parallel Finance, the NFT lending, the new protocol, NFT lending borrowing, there will be one like video on Discord, so they are going to do a live demo, and don't miss that. This is November 11th, 11 a.m. ET time on their Discord. And so now the Polkadot, like I also spent some time to review the Polkadot. Actually, there is a course about the introduction of Polkadot, and I spent quite a lot of time to go over that. Some of that like I already know, so it's kind of a review. Some of that it's kind of new to me as well. So I'm happy to learn that about the Polkadot. And so they talk about from the introduction, like the Polkadot, the difference between Polkadot and the Ethereum, and also about the accounts, how to set up the accounts, the on-chain governance, and the benefit of those governance. I just learned till here the consensus, and there are still like a few more chapters I'm going to continue and learn them. Once I finish all of them, I will be happy to share all of my findings. And so until now, I think the finding I have got is a difference between the Polkadot and the Ethereum. So just briefly show you like my understanding, like the Polkadot, it's actually the multi-processor computer, while the Ethereum is one processor computer. So you could imagine like both of them, they are kind of a international computer just for the whole world, and the only difference here for this computer, Ethereum, is only one processor, so they have only one blockchain. You can send all of your requests to that chain, and you have to process the request. And they have a good example, like it's just like one email, and you can hire more people to check your email, but it's still one email. So the problem is when you have multiple tasks, and one task you need to rely on another task, and so then like the other task B will rely on task C, then you have to process one by one. So that's why like the Ethereum is kind of slow, and their model like based on the gas fee. So that's totally like a kind of a disaster, you know. Like I tried that, and I really hate those gas fees. It's so expensive when you really need them, but not that expensive when nobody use that. so Polkadot at the same time is a multi-processor, so they have a lot of processors. Each of them, they can process one task, and how they make that happen is the parachain. So each parachain is just like customized app. So Polkadot is actually an application platform. So each of those parachain, they are one app, and each of the parachain just like Ethereum. And so you could imagine that's one process, and they can customize that because you can set up all the parameters of the parachain. And more importantly, the Polkadot has a shared security, which is really like unique among all of those current blockchains. So a lot of the blockchains, like the security is a big issue because those dApps, right, you can build on top of Ethereum, but they don't provide the security. So that means the dApp, the team, you have to handle that, and that's how all of those hacks happening. And that's also why like Polkadot is safe, because Polkadot, the protocol itself, is not a smart contract platform. Instead, it shared so Polkadot itself, like it will like help you with those security issue, and while all of those parachains, they can just rely on the security of Polkadot, and they can focus on their development for whatever app they want to do, just like Astar, just like Centrifuge, Parallel Finance for lending, right, and Centrifuge for the real world assets, right, and you can also do the cross chain. So of course, like Polkadot don't have the itself doesn't have the smart contract, but its parachain can have that, right? And the parachain also have the EVM compatible, so that means they can cross chain to the Ethereum, and then they can communicate with the Ethereum and with others. So also the news like we shared like Astar, right? So they will also like communicate with not just Ethereum, also some other like Avalanche, like some other like Solana or all of the other chains. And so I think overall like this is really good. Like this Polkadot course, I highly recommend all of you should check that, even though you already know most of the stuff. If you are new, you definitely should check that. They have all of those like a good topic to cover all the details from the basic, the concept, to the application, how to create an account, how to like participate in the governance, right? And they also have something for the programmer. I haven't been able to do that yet, but I plan to finish those courses and then learn how to even write code. Like on the Polkadot. And maybe you need to learn the Rust, maybe you need to learn their framework, substrate. So those are all of my like plan in the future. But overall, like this video just shares the Polkadot, their big updates, and actually a lot of updates, and I'm really like exciting about all the futures. And looks like tomorrow would be a busy day, so hopefully all of you can catch up with all of those updates and find the one you like the most and attend. Alright, so that's all for today's video. So don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, and like my video, thumbs up. So I really appreciate it. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye.